how to control their partner's balance. That's why they can lift their partner. Like right here, and then when you do that, 1, 2, 3, hold him, do that, and then push it, and then follow him. So he can do that. We have a lot of different style of techniques. But it is basic. You have to know the foundation. So somebody can lift their foot, but you have to rise up. Don't lift your foot now. Just scratch on the mat with your foot. All right? And grab the sleeve here, and then pull the sleeve this way. This way. Many people make a mistake, pull the sleeve up, which means that I'm going to be counterattacked. Don't pull the sleeve up, down. Think about it. This is ojigari. Means that you have to make him down. Make him down and then cut the leg. It is ojigari. But many people pull the sleeve up and then do counterattack. That's why they lose the point. Pull the sleeve and then down. We grab the rappel, pull over the shoulder, and then like this, diagonal, like that, this way, not direct backward and forward, diagonal like this, front and backward, diagonal. Pull the sleeve in a diagonal, down over the shoulder. So his balance is in the middle, so he cannot move. At the time, sweep the leg. Understand? Understand? So now, you're going to grab the sleeve here, be partner up here. And grab the wrapper here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do that. You're going to sweep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. Right? Pull the sleeve down. Pull the left hand over the shoulder like this. And then make a big circle like this. Okay? Understand? Get your partner. Go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Okay? Like that. Like that. Alright? Watch my foot. Turn your left foot. 1, 2, 3, and then pull him to your chest and bend your knee, wait for his left leg, and then sweep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So when you with the ashari, practice ashari, we'll wait for the leg to bend my knee and then sweep it. The same principle. 1, 2, 3, and then pull him to your chest strongly, and then weight his left leg, and then push him, and then do sweeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. So turn your body a little bit. Turn your foot a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee and then sweep it. Understand? It's the same way. Pull the sleeve down to in a diagonal. Pull the left hand over the shoulder in a diagonal to back. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, get your partner. Right side, in a competition. At the time, I try to move to left to do a Osugari or Ujimata high wash. So he wants to do two. He wants to do Seminage or Tayatoshi, Osugari too. So he has to do move like this. Like this. We're going to do like that. At the time, put your foot here to block his way like this. And then follow and do like this. Understand? So I block his way. Put my foot here. right? Like this. You follow, you do this. In order to that, you have to make him down. So if you put him down like this, he cannot move. Not easy, right? Like this. That's why he cannot move, even though he knows I put my foot beside of his foot, because I put it down. Right? Like this. Foot, follow him, and then do that. Just push him. So you're going to move your power and balance like that. This way. This way. Pull like this. Like this. Pushing, do that. Understand, you have to know the way where you move with your partner. You have to know the way where you block his way. So simple is very easy, but you're going to use the simple way to throw your partner is not easy. So you have to know the way of judo, of your techniques. So right now, you try to move left. I'm trying to move left too. So put it down, and put your foot here, and pushing, you do that. And then you can throw it. Understand? So mostly when I have judo clinics, at the time I want people to understand the principle of each way, each techniques. You make a great posture practice to do, ochigami. But I want you to understand the principle of my way of judo, my style of judo. Do you understand how to move your balance, weight, and power with your partner? You have to make him, so you have to make him move his balance like this. You block it, and then hook it. Understand? Question? No? Okay, find your partner, practice this. I'm going to give you. I got a few questions from few people, but judo doesn't have a right answer completely. If you ask, if somebody asks me something which is the same thing, everybody have a different answer. But we have a right answer about basic things, right? So if you understand basic way, you can use the basic way to the other situation, the other things, whatever you want. Do you understand? And you can make your own way. You can create your own techniques, your own style. But in order to do that, you have to understand basic way. Okay? Right next to you, you're going to practice in a different way. So I'm on the right side, he's on the left side, like this. You can print out, you put here, you do that. Same way. The easy one, then equal. Okay? Put it down, you put your foot here behind the hips, and then hook the heel to this direction, like that. This direction. Okay? So many people try to hook it like that, it doesn't work. Just follow the toes, like this. Okay? So I saw somebody to lift their leg like this when the partner do this technique, which means that he didn't make him down. That's why he can lift his leg like this. All right? If you do this technique correctly, he cannot move his leg. Do you understand what I mean? So put it down, you put here, and then do that. It's kind of cut the, under. All right? So practice this way, and then after this practicing, so he try to lift his leg like this. Try again, like this. If I do like this. At the time, follow his way, slow, lift, follow, then do, then there. Or put it slow, lift here, you hook the knee, and then do, and then together. Yuko or Wazari instead of Goka or Yuko, you can get one higher score to hook the back knee to throw him strongly, like that. Slow. Here, you follow, hook, and then do that. Throw together. Understand? So you're going to practice both ways. Put here, I like grab here. So if I grab the left hand, my partner thinks that I didn't do any techniques. I couldn't. That's why I can print out and do that. All right? Understand? You know, we have many ways to do, you know, technique from one technique. It is also my favorite. Here, do that, hook the hamstring, and then do that, and throw that. Many ways. You can create your own way. Just I teach you my way simply. Understand? So right now, here, and hook it. And the second, lift, and follow, and then do that. Or right side. Right side too. That, lift his arm, or leg, follow, do that. Understand? Just, if your partner try to lift their leg, just attach your foot to his ankle and then push him. Both ways. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 minutes, practice this way. So, last version. From here, his left side and right side. If you do Roguri Shari, look like this, like that, like this. So he just touch the heel lightly, like this. So he lift, like this, like that. Okay? Right? So you just stop it. Stop it. Don't sweep. Keep going. Don't sweep it completely. Just stop. Stop. Okay? So you have to save your time. If you sweep completely, it takes a long time to go back. Just stop it. Like this. At the time, you have to push him like this. Push him. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. Like this. So when I touch his heel, he thinks that I try to do to my best. So he lift his leg, which means that he move his balance to right from left. So when he tried to move his balance from left to right, at the time I push him, help him to move right, and then do, you know, ashari. 1, 2. When I touch, he move right now. He move his balance to right. At the time, push him and then do that. Right? 1, 2. Okay. But if he doesn't lift his leg like this, to defend like this, put down. Put down. All right. You want to test what kind of defense he uses, and then attack him instinctively right away. Sometimes, you know, best athletes means that their nervous system, muscle system, body is faster than their brain in judo. Right? So they say they don't need to think about what to do. Just you said that we have a lot of brains on our body. Hand, foot, everybody. We can sense it. So right away, I can feel that where his balance is, faster than brain. So I touch it, he didn't move, and then do that right away. But if you lift his leg like that, I'm going to do this technique. Understand? All right, thank you. Keep going. Seoi nage. Okay? Why you laughing at me? I'm not a comedian. I'm serious black belt guy. Okay, I'm sure. I need somebody tall one. Big one. Big one. Oh, this is central game. So, I want to skip the ojigari and gojigari. It is very simple, too simple. So you don't need to learn ojigari and gojigari. You should learn from your teacher, I have no idea what to do. So just skip it and then do seoinage. So, you know, many people do seoinage as their main techniques. But the way they do is different. So, do you know Jeon Gi-young who got a gold medal in Olympics, Atlanta Olympics, under 86 kilogram, and a 3 times world champion? He and I went to same elementary school, same middle school, same high school, but we have a totally different idea of seoinage. He did seoinage as his main technique, but we learned seoinage from one teacher for about 10, 12 years. Understand? Sometimes he is a professor of Yongin University with me. We met. His lab is right next to me. So meet many times to argue, your form is wrong. No, your form is wrong. Yes, our teacher is wrong. Anyway, so when you do it, I'm going to explain Moroto seoinage first. So I want to just key point. I want to key point. So I don't want to explain the basic things. We have just only 50 minutes, 45 minutes. So I want to just key point. Grab here, and grab here. So many people, they don't know where grab the rappel. So the proper way is here in the middle. Somebody grab here. If you grab like that, your elbow has a problem. Many athletes has a problem on their elbow to do seoinage. It's a kind of stick between us, like that. So if you grab here, you cannot break his balance easily. That's why here, in the middle. And the key point is the basic way, just turn your wrist and elbow, put your forearm into an armpit, like this, in the middle, right middle, is a foundation. But many athletes has problem to do it, the elbow and wrist. So John and I roll our wrist and elbow. And we didn't put forearm into armpit. It is not necessary we say that. Just roll and then put here around elbow, here. So even we have a lot of rooms, it is not necessary. But our teacher, many teachers still put your forearm into armpit all the time, like this. It's a reinforce for your body, and then his body for your technique. But your elbow and wrist will be injured. That's why John and I roll our wrist and then put the forearm to elbow, so they can reduce the chance to damage on their elbow and wrist. Put here, like this. This is the first point. Okay? Don't forget. This is my way. I don't force you to do my way. Just to let you know. Just roll here like this. So, like that. I have rooms, but it's not a correct way. If somebody watch it, it's not a correct. Who are, 8th, 9th dan. Like this. Okay? It's a first. I don't need to explain pull the sleeve higher in a spiral and then turn your head. I don't need to explain this technique. I want to save your time. Okay? The first, roll your elbow. Second, when many people, when they turn their hips like that, they turn hips directly like this. Like this. So it takes a long time. So your partner realized easily, oh, you want to do Moroto seoinage? I want to defend like that, or this like that. You have to save time, which means that you're going to use less power to throw him. Or you're going to take timing, perfect timing, faster than him, or one step slower than him to take a timing. Don't need to against the power each other. avoid the power. Sometimes faster, sometimes slow. Best timing is, okay, different. Stop. Right now. Make him in this posture and then do your technique. Which means that he uses all power to defend. After that, he cannot move. He cannot use his power because he has all his power already. And then do your technique. It's best timing. Okay, I will explain this timing after. Now, put your right here and then turn your hips like that. Don't turn hips like this. Like this. Okay? Put your hips like this. And turn your body hips like directly. So you can save around 0.5 seconds. We measured it in the RAM. You know what? Our university has a martial arts college, judo department. We researched for judo many times. So we measured it, how long it takes, how long we saved the time. Around 0.45. Which means it's a very short time? No, it takes a long time between us. So put your right foot and then turn your hips like this. Like that. In order to that, you have to be what? Very, very flexible. You know, Jew is what is Jew meaning? Soft. Soft.
Flexible.
Flexible is flexibility. Flexible is correct. So flexibility person has a lot of advantage against big guy, even though they are weak compared to the other person in the same weight division. Because they can use 110% power. But somebody is very strong but stiff, they use only 80% of his own power. That's why you have to be flexible. Flexible is very, very important. So John is one of the best flexible judo player in South Korea. So he saved 0.6 or 7 times compared to turn his body, his hip directly. It's amazing, isn't it? So I know who is flexible, who is not flexible. Most of them are, I think, stiff. But just try to do like that. 1, 2, and then throw. Right? I don't use my body unnecessarily. Which means that necessary. You know. If you turn your hip like that, you waste your time, energy, a lot of things. So he aware easily. Just to turn your hips directly. So I blocked his hip with my hip easily, so he cannot move. This is the second point. Don't turn your hips directly, just like that. Right there. Right there. Understand? So if you try to practice this way, first of all, you are very uncomfortable like that. Right there. Right there. But one day it's easy. Your muscle stretched because you practice a lot. You must create for seiyu inage. You have to, if you don't do that. Okay? It is the second point of Moroto seiyu inage. So, if you turn your hip right there, you block his hip completely. If you turn your hips direct, it's just, precise way. When we learn seiyu inage, first we just practice like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just correct form. Just straight. But if you turn your hips like that, block his hip about this. Okay? That's why this way is better than before. So many athletes try to do that, but they can't because of body type, flexibility, and stiff. But if you practice this way continually, you will get the muscle for this technique. Okay? And then third, get the timing. So when you do morto seoinage, you have to use your wrist and knee to trick him, to deceive him, to catch the timing. Right there. Just defend. I'm going to do morto seoinage, you defend. Use your wrist and knee right there. And then do like this. Make him not to move and then do seoinage. If he has a natural posture, he can move everywhere right away. Right there. Right there. Right? But if he's too stiff, he cannot move easily. He's stopped, kind of. At the time, you're going to do your techniques. All techniques too. Gojigari too. Try to do morto seoinage, use defense. And then do gojigari. Because I can make him like that. He thinks that he tried to defend morto seoinage. But I do gojigari. It is perfect timing. Sometimes I'm faster than him, sometimes I'm slower than him. Right? Slower than him means that when I do uchimata, so I try to uchimata defend. But I can. We meet the middle of power, right? Like that. But slow means do that. I have one tempo slower than normal, right? Do that. And then do that. Easily. Best technique means that you have to be able to use less power to throw your partner. It is technique. If you use all your power to beat your opponent, it's not a technique, it's just power. So now, he has 100 power. I have 100 power. But fight, same. But if I try to do uchimata, he use 100 power. And lose his power, I do 50 my power. I can throw him with this technique. It is timing. Catch the timing. I told you the story, who didn't have a precise technique, he did this happening well. He got a perfect timing all the time. Even though he doesn't have a precise technique, he can throw. Because you're going to use this timing well. Understand what I mean? So now, you're going to practice morto seoinage to focus on roll your wrist and elbow to like that, to protect your elbow and wrist. And the second, turn your hips like that to save your time, to block his hips too. And the third, you got a timing. 1, 2. Use your wrist and elbow, knee like that. And then 2, like this. Understand? Do you have any question about it?
Yeah. Your first step, your toes are pointing that way?
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal? Okay.
Yeah, it's not important. Because just, sometimes here or here, I can move everywhere. So it's not a big deal. If you focus on your toes, you cannot focus on your important things like elbow and knee. So you have to focus on this or get a timing. It's very important. A good question too. You have a question about it? If you don't have a question, practice 3 points. Your elbow, your hips, and then your knee and wrist to use your knee and wrist to get a timing. Okay? Yeah, same time. 1, 2 is wrong. Wrong. Same. Okay? I'm not a disabled. Same. Okay? I'm healthy. Don't laugh at me. Okay? All right? All right, I'm going to give you 10 or 15 minutes practice 3 points. Left hand, pull the outer left hand forward. Many people try to move their forward to armpit directly. I didn't do that. Just pull the left hand forward and roll your wrist and forearm. Understand? Okay. So, watch me. You try to move your forearm like that. It's wrong. I mean, pull the left hand forward like this. Right there. But many people try to do like this. That's why their wrist and elbow is complicated. So, right there, and then do. So, you can choose a point. You can break his balance easily. You can save your wrist and elbow. Pull the left hand forward to roll your wrist and forearm. Okay? Keep going. Any question about it? Is it works well for everyone? Do you have any problem? To be quiet. It reminded me to study in a class. I was afraid that my teacher asked me something. I want to avoid this kind of that. All right, anyway, tell me. Next is a variation Seminario. I'm going to show you first. I like this technique too. So, when I was in elementary school, I started to learn judo, left to morto seiyonage. But when I grew up, I did right side fujimata. I changed my technique completely. So I like to do left side seiyonage. So anyway, so 2 ways. If you grab the sleeve on the elbow, you should put your forearm inside. Okay? If you grab the bottom of the sleeve, you straight his arm and then outside. Don't confuse. If you grab sleeve on the elbow, you put your forearm inside. If you grab the bottom of the sleeve, straight his arm to break the balance higher. You can distinguish. All right? I'm going to show you. Do the next. Right here, I grab the sleeve on the elbow. Like that. Inside. Inside. Okay? This side. And then do that. Or, if you grab the sleeve, bottom of sleeve, and then pull the sleeve, and then straight his arm, and then turn. Like this. Right there. Like this. All right? Don't confused. But key point, the same way, the hips. You have to turn your hips like this. We do like this, right? The same way. Put here, and then turn your hips like this to block his hips. So you can throw him left to or right. Understand? You can throw him left to or right. Doesn't matter. But you have to block his hip like that completely. If you put your hips, your partner is easy to escape. That's why the step is like this. So he tried to move left and then block his way. So you can throw him to left or right. If I block him too deep, I can throw him the other way. Understand? Okay, I'm going to show you the other way. like this, like that. I can throw him right side. Or if I block completely like that, I can throw him left. So key point, just block his hips. Get the step, right step, to left, then turn right, to deceive your partner. Understand what I mean? So this is basic way. When you grab here, my partner move like this. They grab here, you do that. Or so when my partner tries to move like this, they grab here, pull back, grab here. Then pull back, break it, then do that, hop, and then go, throw him. I'm going to explain to you 3 ways. Put your forearm inside if you grab sleeve on the elbow. And the second way, if you grab the bottom of the sleeve, straight your partner's arm, and then move like this. Keep straight his arm like this. Okay? Not to defend. If you bend his arm, he can defend. He can use his power. So keep straight and then do like that. If it's a bend, then pull me down like this. Just straight, 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 like that. For third, if you grab here, pull down, and move your hand like this. Right, right there. So inside of the elbow, put down, and then like that. Understand? Right there. You see that? Well, his body is moving. Like this, right? Like that. And then inside. And then lift. You make him move like this. You grab here, pull it down, and then up. And do that. So, try to pull or push your partner opposite to your techniques. If you want to throw your partner in front of you, you have to push him, and then pull him to throw him in front of you. If you push him to back, pull him, and then you try to move back and then push him to do back techniques. This same thing. Put him down, he try to move up, and then help him turn your body, and then do this technique. Okay? So I explained 3 ways. Wrap the sleeve on the elbow, put it inside, and then grab the bottom sleeve and straight, and then do that. This is the old version. Many people teaching me, grab here, and then straight index finger, and then move like this, and then do that. Too easy. But listening, not many people use it. Anyway, you should know. Many people move their finger like that. It means that I want to do this technique. Okay? So here, straight. Then do that. In a second, grab the sleeve under, and pull down, and then up, and move. And then do that. Okay, do you understand? Right?
When you touch his leg, would they say that in German? You touch the leg?
No. You know, many people ask me, what do you think about new rule? I say it is very confusing. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes no. But actually, I do my technique and then I touch the leg, is okay. For example, when I do ochigari and then grab the leg, it is rocking. Right? But if I grab the leg and then do something, it's illegal. Gotta pay penalty. But in this case, I do seiyuu inage and then help. So my hand is helping. So it is okay. Understand? And then when I do salsa tricomiage, he grabbed my leg. It is okay, but some referee, no. If you unlock, you lose your game. If you're lucky, doesn't matter. You know what, recently? If you want to be champion, you have to have 3 locks. What is that? First, referee. I have to meet good referee. If I meet bad referee, I lose my competition. Referee lock. The second, what? What?
The draw of the tournament?
Yes. Tournament lock. If I, I'm good at my technique against him, but not for him. But if I met him, I lose my game. But if he met him, if he met him before me, I'm lucky. So you have to have a great, tournament things. What is that? Third. What is third? No, you have to have great technique. It's basic. Ability is basic. I mean luck. Technique is not luck. Referee and tournament, what? Think about it. Just luck. Just luck. It's a dangerous area. I put here and they throw. I got an 1번, but referee didn't see it. 1번, 소리 말해. Finish. I'm luck. And the partner, he has a bad luck. I saw you put your foot here. Complain a lot, but competition is gone. You have 3 locks. I have only 2 locks. That's why I couldn't get a gold medal in Olympics. But I have 3 locks in World Championship. That's why I got 2 gold medals. Play for God a lot. You will get good locks. Anyway, you're joking. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Practice 3 points. Grab the sleeve on the elbow, and then grab the bottom sleeve, and then grab the sleeve on the elbow, and then put it down and up.